Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow now. Let's get started. I never forget scars. Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, and the rest of their Women's War Games team react to brutal Rhea Ripley assault on WWE SmackDown. WWE superstar Liv Morgan and her Survivor Series War Games team recently reacted after being brutally assaulted at the hands of Rhea Ripley. The Eradicator showed up on this week's SmackDown to take her opponents out. On the latest edition of SmackDown, Naomi teamed up with Bayley to lock horns with Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae. During the bout, Nia Jax interfered and attacked Naomi, ending the match in a DQ. Jax and her teammates then started attacking the Glow and the Role Model. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Io Sky got involved in the brawl as well. However, as Morgan's side looked to dominate, Rhea Ripley showed up with a kendo stick and brutally assaulted her opponents, forcing them to retreat. WWE's official Instagram handle recently uploaded a video showcasing Liv Morgan and her teammates' reactions moments after Ripley's attack. In the clip, Tiffany Stratton was not too bothered by the assault, mentioning that they would still win at Survivor Series War Games. However, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez weren't too happy with Ripley's assault, suggesting that they would take revenge for Rodriguez getting a scar on her back from the kendo stick. On this week's WWE SmackDown, Bianca Belair competed in a triple threat match against Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport in the first round of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. During the bout, Belair's tag team partner, Jade Cargill, was shown lying unconscious on a car's hood as she was brutally assaulted. As of writing this, her attacker is still unknown. However, it was later revealed that Cargill had suffered a plethora of injuries and would be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time. Jade's absence has now left a massive gap in Rhea Ripley's Survivor Series team, which at the moment only consists of Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Naomi. On the other hand, Liv Morgan's side has the upper hand with 5 members, including Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, and Candice LeRae. The aftermath of a ruthless assault on WWE SmackDown shook the Women's War Games team to its core. Rhea Ripley, always a commanding force in the ring, had set the tone for the upcoming War Games match by launching an unprovoked and devastating attack on Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, and their teammates. It wasn't just an attack, it was a statement of dominance and intimidation. The fallout left the WWE universe buzzing, with fans speculating on how the Women's War Games team would respond to Ripley's carnage. Reactions from Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, and the rest of their team poured in across interviews, social media, and backstage segments. Each woman's perspective painted a vivid picture of their resolve, their fears, and their plans to channel the pain into victory at War Games. Liv Morgan, ever the underdog with a fighting spirit, took the brunt of Ripley's vicious assault. The SmackDown Women's Champion was left battered, her body adorned with fresh bruises and cuts that spoke to the ferocity of the attack. In a backstage interview, Liv clutched her ribs but kept her fiery resolve intact. "I've been in this business long enough to know that scars tell stories," she began, her voice shaking slightly but laced with determination. "And Rhea? She thinks she can scare me with this. She thinks she can break me. Let me tell you something, I never forget scars." Liv's words resonated deeply with the WWE universe. Fans have seen her rise from overlooked rookie to champion, and her resilience has become her hallmark. She promised not just to recover, but to bring the fight to Ripley and her team at War Games. "This isn't the first time I've been knocked down," she said, pausing to wipe a tear. "But I've never stayed down. Rhea Ripley, you're going to regret leaving me standing." The attack also marked a pivotal moment for Tiffany Stratton, who has been carving out her place in WWE's main roster. Known for her confidence and athleticism, Tiffany was blindsided by Ripley's brutality. In a candid moment on social media, Tiffany shared her thoughts. "Rhea Ripley thinks she's a big bad bully," Tiffany wrote in an Instagram post, accompanied by a photo of her holding an ice pack to her shoulder. "Guess what? I've dealt with bullies my whole life. She wants to play dirty, so can I." The post went viral, with fans rallying behind Tiffany's fighting words. Stratton also teased a more aggressive side of her persona, promising to bring her gymnastics-inspired offense to new heights in the War Games cage. War Games isn't for the faint of heart, Tiffany said later on the bump. And Rhea might have started this, but I'm going to make sure my team finishes it. Shotzi, known for her fearless demeanor and love of chaos, was another target of Ripley's wrath. For her, the attack was just another day in the unpredictable world of WWE. In her own words, the brutality only added fuel to the fire. "I live for this kind of fight," Shotzi exclaimed in a fiery promo. "Rhea thinks she's terrifying. I've stared down worse than her. This isn't just a match anymore, it's a war. And I can promise you one thing, when that cage closes, she's not walking out the same." Shotzi's confidence was infectious, and her leadership within the team became evident as she rallied her teammates during a backstage segment. "She wants to break us," Shotzi told the team, her voice steady and commanding. "But we're stronger than she thinks. Let's show her what we're made of." Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, is no stranger to Rhea Ripley's antics. As a veteran in high-stakes matches, Bianca offered a calming yet motivating presence to the team. "I've been in that ring with Rhea before," Bianca said in an exclusive interview with Kayla Braxton. "And let me tell you, she doesn't intimidate me. Not one bit. She wants to throw her weight around? Fine, we'll throw it right back at her." Bianca's confidence seemed to steady the entire team, especially Liv and Tiffany, who were visibly shaken after the attack. "We're a team," Bianca reminded them. "And at War Games, we're going to show her that no one, no matter how strong they think they are, can take us down when we stand together." Finally, the enigmatic Asuka weighed in with her unique perspective. Known for her unpredictable nature and vicious strikes, Asuka framed the attack as a learning experience for the team. "Pain is a lesson," Asuka said through her interpreter in a WWE digital exclusive. "Rhea Ripley teaches us her strength. We will teach her ours." Asuka's calm yet menacing demeanor brought an air of mystery to the team's dynamic. Many fans speculated that Asuka might play a key role in countering Ripley's aggression at War Games, given her experience in such matches and her penchant for turning the tide in the most unexpected ways. As SmackDown went off the air, the battered but determined women's War Games team gathered backstage. Despite the pain and anger, they stood together, united by a common goal: to make Rhea Ripley and her allies pay for their actions. The team's cohesion was on full display in a WWE digital exclusive, where they shared a moment of solidarity. "Scars don't just hurt," Liv Morgan said, addressing the camera with her teammates by her side. "They remind us of what we've survived. And at War Games, we're going to show Rhea Ripley exactly what survivors can do." The video ended with each member of the team placing their hands together in a show of unity. Tiffany Stratton, still nursing her injuries, added a final word: "War Games isn't ready for us." Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley basked in the chaos she had created. In a post-show interview, Ripley shrugged off the outrage and threats from her opponents. "They're mad," she sneered. "Good, let them be mad. Let them cry about their little bruises. At War Games, they're going to get a lot more than scars. They're going to get destroyed." Ripley's confidence only added fuel to the fire as the women's War Games match loomed. With just days left before War Games, tensions between the teams reached a fever pitch. Each woman brought her own motivation to the match: revenge, redemption, or the desire to prove herself on WWE's grand stage. For Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Shotzi, Bianca Belair, and Asuka, the scars left by Rhea Ripley were more than just physical reminders of her power. They became a rallying cry, a symbol of their determination to rise above the pain and emerge victorious. As the WWE Universe awaited the showdown, one thing was certain: the women's War Games match promised to be a battle for the ages, with scars old and new fueling the fight of a lifetime.